What is going on, my YouTube friends, no, my Patreon friends, all my Click friends? How we living today? What do we got? My friend Elizabeth, channel friend Elizabeth, team moderator too, we'll say, sent me Tyler from 21 Pilots, Neon Gravestones, live in the live lounge, and I thought I watched all the live lounge stuff, but I might not have. But I also have like a much further understanding of all the 21 Pilots stuff now than I would have if I did see this. And so what we'll say is I don't think I've seen this particular one, and if I do recognize it, then I'll try to say that I have. Either way, I'm looking forward to this. I appreciate the love and support. Elizabeth, as per usual. Come check us out on Patreon. I have a Discord now. Y'all can join too. The Discord link will be in the description box finally. And if it's not, it'll definitely be in the community tab. Come hang out. Send me some links. Let me pull up my audio just so I can make sure what's up. And let's do this. Let's watch this.
See Radio 1.
Great bass line.
What's my problem? Well, I want you to follow me down to the bottom, underneath the insane asylum. Keep your wits about you while you got them, cause your wits are first to go while you're problem solving. Then my problem would glorify those even more when they... My opinion, our culture can treat a loss like it's a win, and right before we turn on them, we give them highest of praise and hang the banner from a ceiling. Communicating further, engraving an earlier grave is an optional way. No. Neon gravestones try to...
What a great, like a fantastic verse, man. For like setting up the whole thing, really painting the picture. And for the performance here, man, like playing that piano line and not missing a beat for the rap was like pretty impressive, man. Like these are cool chords that he's playing here.
Because your wits are first to go while you're problem solving. Then my problem would glorify those even more when they... My opinion,
and then like the pause and like the like look down, like hard, man. Like oh.
Glorify those even more when they... My opinion, our culture can treat a loss like it's a win, and right before we turn on them, we give them highest of praise and hang the banner from a ceiling. Communicating further, engraving an earlier grave is an optional way. No. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Call. What's my problem? Don't get it twisted. It's with the people we praise who may have assisted. I could use the streams and extra conversations. I could give up and boost up my reputation. I could go out with a bang. They would know my name. They would host and post a celebration. And my opinion will not be lenient. My opinion is real convenient. Our words are loud, but now I'm talking action. We don't get enough love, well they get a fraction. They say, how could he go if he's got everything? I'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king. Neon gray.
I'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king. Wow, man. Wow. Like his writing is just, it's such next tier. I don't believe I've seen this one. I might have, but I don't think I have. Again, with the piano lines, man, and this one got even more intricate. He's walking that bass line, bum, 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 while he's like rapping on top of that. Like, come on, man.
With the bang, they would know my name. They would host and post a celebration. And my opinion will not be lenient. My opinion is real convenient. Our words are loud, but now I'm talking action. We don't get enough love, well they get a fraction. They say, how could he go if he's got everything? I'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king. Neon.
How could he go if he's got everything? And then so like a king would have everything, right? You'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king. Wow.
Gravestones try to call.
He's got like the quiver starting to come out in his voice too. And there is like a technique. I don't know what the like proper phrasing or word for this is. There is like a cry tone that people use quite often. I think Tyler does use it, but I do think that he's connecting like quite emotionally to this man. Like you can hear it. I think it's more of a like you can't hide it. I think that's more of like what it is with this performance.
Mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Call. Promise me this. If I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day. You move on to someone else. Promise me this. If I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day. You move on to someone else. Neon gray.
I wonder if that's my initial thought is like to the wife and family, but I honestly wonder if it's about the fans. Like if I lose to myself, if the dark side of my thoughts win, then please move on to someone else, he's saying. But like, man, God, that's heavy. God, that's heavy. I would much rather hear your story than read about you. Anybody out there that watches this, like 10 times out of 10. Come on.
Promise me this. If I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day. You move on to someone else. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones, but they won't get them. No, they won't get them. They won't get them. No, they won't get them. Don't get me wrong, the rise in awareness is...
And he's the singing parts too, man, like it's just enough. It's just enough to like put you in the scene, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's haunting still. Like it's just what a fitting texture. What a fitting texture.
No, they won't get them. Don't get me wrong, the rise in awareness is beating a stigma that no longer scares us, but for sake of discussion and spirit of fairness, could we give this some room for a new point of view? And could it be true that some could be tempted to use this mistake as a form of aggression, a form of succession, a form of a weapon, thinking I'll teach them while I'm refusing the lesson? It won't resonate in our minds. I'm not disrespecting what was left behind, just pleading that it does not get glorified. Maybe we swap out what it is that we hold so high. Find your grandparents or someone of age. Pay some respects for the path that they paved, to life they were dedicated.
And again, like what writing, what a verse, man. Like, I honestly can't break down the lyrics. Like, but like his delivery, everything is just flawless. It's just fabulous.
Now that should be celebrated.
Wow. What a performance. What a performance. So, I just have this like overarching feeling, and this is probably just like my own kind of things projecting into this, and that's okay. I'll tell you all about it. Like, the neon gravestones, it like aligns with the like neon lights, like the glamorous side or the limelight, that especially in production, man, a lot of people, paint pictures to you. Like I've been asked to go on the road, and I said, well, like, on tour for like, call it like, I don't know, 6 months. I can't remember. It's been forever, right? And this guy said, well, I can't really pay you. He says, but like, you'll meet lots of women. And it's like, but that doesn't take care of my family. Like that doesn't really do anything for my life, right? And there are people that will fall into that, and they think that they're going to be rock stars. They're going to think that they're going to change the world, and it becomes this like either you're sacrificing like the real side of your family, or maybe the potential of having a family. And I'm not just trying to talk anyone out of doing this as a living. It's just like it comes with a lot of weight. Like every holiday or celebration, you're usually working, because someone somewhere is performing. If it's New Year's, like New Year's is a high paying night. You work New Year's. Like when I was in the industry, I never celebrated one New Year's. I was working, and you had to. Like, so you miss a lot of stuff, right? And the show goes on all the time. But like they sure have ways of getting you in with promises of, what feels like promises of fame and luxury and all this bands and running around the world and all this, but it's just a whole bunch of dirty work and pushing boxes around and late nights and early mornings and getting yelled at by people and I don't know, man, like this song in a way is just like a salute to like, or just like a reminder of like people in those situations. I don't know why that relates. Maybe that's just like my commonality to the song, but I don't know, man. I appreciated this one. Elizabeth, Click Friends, I'd appreciate a thumbs up if y'all like this one as well. Drop your comments down below. I love hearing from everybody. I'm getting shaky, man. I'll see everyone soon.